fellow babies. Welcome to 42 Minutes Later, the only show on YouTube that promises not to sell the upskirt photos of your family dog over the Easter weekend. Forgot the holiday there.
Yeah. No. After the holiday's finished, we'll be selling as much as we possibly can.
Oh, but, yeah.
We're going to be respectful.
That's why we started building a website, was to sell those pictures. So, But the bigger question is, why is your dog wearing a skirt? What the hell's with that?
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I just forgot to post this earlier. Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry, folks. I forgot to post my little bit in the comments. Yeah.
Don't cap spam, dude.
I'm shouting. Yeah, poor little Dixie. Yeah, she.
His dog he's talking about.
Yeah. Now, if you don't know my little doggy, she's a tiny little Maltese Terrier crossed with a Chihuahua or something like that.
Literally about this big.
She's super tiny. Her head is smaller than a tennis ball. It's so tiny. Poor little thing. She's not been well. Took it down to the. She's not been eating. And,
she's got a brain like a mega supporter. It's tiny,
but faithful. But yeah, took it down to the vets. Now she is small. Normally she weighs like 2.5 kilograms. And they weighed her. She's 1.2.
Oh man.
Yeah, she. If you put a light, on the other side of her, you can see through her.
You'd have to be careful picking her up now, wouldn't you?
You don't even notice it. You pick her up now. You barely know that she's there. But yeah, no, we took it down the vets the other day. £160 for a blood test. Just a blood test, which showed nothing. So she's going back next week for some, scans and stuff, and the bills are going to start piling up now as we try to find out, if there's anything they can do for her, or whether it's just like getting to that point where,
Yeah, well, she's not young, right?
No, she's 14, but
yeah,
poor little thing.
Yeah.
Sad story, sad story. And yes, and I had to put, today I noticed that she didn't have any, very much fur on the side. It's just over the last couple of days, she seems to have lost a lot of fur on the side of her. So I put a little jumper on her, and even that, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. So the ending of the last show, the button didn't work. You couldn't hear us try to do the credits live,
let's do
unfortunately.
Let's do them now.
Yeah, so first we had a shout out that got missed from SSW Custom Sewing, and it was Slava Ukraini, boom boom fun direct donation there, so big hearts. And we tried to thank our team for giving us so much help. CF Beauty, BME, PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, Skits Crasher, Crazy Cat, Janine Terblanche, NANA. And, because, Something Blonde, without the team, a lot of what we do is not quite possible.
Or legal.
Well, that's true, but some we do with them isn't legal either. So,
yes,
yeah, but we won't talk about that part. No,
we do have a massive legal team.
PJ CNET, there's somebody that got missed, I think. PME, yeah. See, I can't even read my own list, and it was provided to me. God damn it!
This is why we're getting you fitted with a Neuralink.
I swear on my alcohol store, it's not the beer. Oh, yeah, Neuralink. Can you see me glitching out like Matt's Headroom? So if you see me, give me a wave. I love to see style.
Hey, talking to Neuralink, I'm going to give a quick shout out. Major props to my daughter's boyfriend, who is the CEO of a startup company that does some incredible AI stuff. It's all based on like Neuralink, where people can get like messages from the brain center. There's loads and loads of different ways you can get messages from the brain to do stuff, and paralyzed people can talk and stuff. But anyway, they got a system that they've developed. Their software is like beyond anybody else's.
Yeah.
And it can work on all these different systems. It doesn't matter what the brain coding method they're using. It can still be locked into their software.
Yeah.
And they can help teach paralyzed people to be able to talk again, or interact in metaverse areas. It's absolutely fucking incredible. And their stuff is just their system is so fast. It's almost indecipherable between normal speech and this AI speech.
Which is the kind of thing that was like sci-fi futuristic 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And we have it now.
Yeah,
it's crazy where we're going right now. And
it's amazing.
And when Musk is behind it, it makes me a little nervous. But you showed me the talk from Dude there, right? I got to watch that. And that makes me more confident. I did leave a great comment.
I saw that.
Can this be used to help my co-host on the podcast finally make some fucking sense?
Yeah, so go do a not yet after the show, but go do a check for UCAT. It's called UCAT, as in U, little small letter, and CAT.
Yeah,
UCAT, like just put in brain genius stuff or something like that. You'll find it.
Yeah,
they got their website and shows how the thing works.
We'll drop the link in the Discord for all the fellow babies to go and check out. Give them a little push in the algorithm, because it was a great talk. It wasn't like some 2.5 hour mind numbing thing. It was just the right length, and it was not hard to consume, and it wasn't like delivered ultra fast, or it wasn't like that really slow talker kind of thing. It was just consumable. It's really good.
The way he presented himself, I was just gobsmacked of just how amazingly well spoken he presented the whole thing. It was just
kind of pissed me off in the background, but
yeah. I was thinking he should be on the show. He should be doing it instead of me.
Yeah, but he, it'd make us look like idiots, and he's probably not that funny.
But it is very, very cool, because also my daughter, she created the avatar for the whole UCAT system. In fact, I think that's basically where the name came from. But she drew this little it's like a robot cat years and years and years ago when she was a lot younger. And then they had this sort of like this system they were working on and talking about getting an avatar. She goes, "Oh, what about this?" And she pulls out this little sketch she did and goes, "Yeah, that's it. That's the thing." So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, I'm going to stop blathering on about it.
Oh, it's no surprise to me that a sibling or a child of yours has some artistic talent. So
yeah, it happens. I just shit it out.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't know, the dancing raccoon there, Sergeant Buckchuck, that's always pointing out the super chats on the screen. Dunk created him. Like, didn't just go on the internet and find a thing to tweak or something. Dunk created him, right? That's what an Emmy Award-winning visual effects artist does. They create. Whereas me, I just make things. That's why, like, all our text titles and our intros and stuff are really cool, because I'm not stupid enough to try to do it myself. I get him to do it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. You got to know, like Clint Eastwood said, a man's got to know his limitations.
I'm not gonna name names or anything like that, but I showed you a link to a website, from someone that we all know and love, to their website. And,
my God, I was like, MySpace 97. I couldn't believe what I saw. I was shocked.
I felt sad.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try so hard not to say that cat's name, because I don't want to do that. Right?
You twat.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But it was
being so enforceful on this one. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. No, it is interesting to see just how bad design and stuff like that still filters through. I suppose it mostly comes from when just people are just trying to do stuff themselves.
Yeah.
They're not going to like, some, marketing company to come up with the designs for them and design the website.
Yeah.
Shit like that. They're just trying to do it themselves. But
it was
sometimes, just don't do text with every single letter a different color and things like that.
and 4
Flashing
fonts
stuff.
on a page is not the answer.
4 fonts in one word.
yeah. I got a big shout out to do here.
Oh.
Theresa in the chat there, and she sends me in some of the articles I use as well. So thanks for that. $50 direct tip for Dunk for Dixie.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to
That's
tell Dixie right now.
that's sweet.
Oh, that's very, very kind of you. Hey, you've got the picture. Throw the picture of a little Dixie on it.
I gotta go through the thing. Where did you even put that?
It was in a private chat, wasn't it?
Was it for all of us private chat, or did you PM it to me? Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. I can bring it up. Yeah, okay.
He's wearing this ridiculous jumper.
So get her a better fitting sweater, dude. Come on.
You can't get one. He's so. I mean, I don't know where you'd get one from. Get one for a hamster or something.
Does anybody out there knit?
Yeah, somebody.
No.
So she. Okay, give you an idea of how big she is. If you could probably put your hands around her, even probably more than that. She's probably her stomach is probably the size of a very, very small grapefruit or an orange or something like that. She's tiny.
Look at that. Look at the size of the food bowl. If she eats all the fucking food in that bowl, dude, she will double in size.
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, I'm trying. But thank you so much, Teresa. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That will certainly help. Oh,
Sweet pooch.
poor little thing.
Yeah. And she has this unique ability to sound like Japanese porn.
She's not doing that anymore.
No, I noticed.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her do that in the mic in a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, because to explain that, for the audience, she has this like food bowl, which is like a treat thing that spins around. And what we would do is like put the kibbles in, and she'd be like digging away at it and trying to get them out, and she'd be going, sounding absolutely stressed. But no, she loved it. She was like digging out, but then you end up with
Sounds like
kibbles.
K-pop sex.
You end up with kibbles all over the way. And of course, the other day when I was like, pulling up the carpets and stuff like that, there was like kibbles all stuck down the sides of the skirting board and everything.
Oh, that's cute.
Our house would be a rat's haven if they could get in, because of these bits of food everywhere.
Good thing you had your roof done then. Oh, hey, Secular Sakai's here. How you doing, buddy? We should see if he wants to jump in.
Oh dear.
Oh man. I have to do that thing I do.
Oh, that voodoo.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here, I want to ask fellow babies in the chat there. Here, I'll zoom it in. Can you this little moonlighty thing I have here? Stop it. Can you actually see the slight pattern of the moon now? I tried to fix the exposure and gain of my webcam so that it would stand out a bit more. Does it show up at all?
It looks like Uranus.
Fuck me.
No, it looks like Uranus.
Yeah, no, Uranus has rings, so
Oh dear.
It's yeah, just okay. Yeah, everybody can see it a little bit, so I'll try to tweak it more. But the thing is it's one of those stupid LED light things. So watch this. If I turn down the brightness a bit, it'll start flashing. Oh, no, it's not doing it. So that's
Brilliant.
yeah.
What
Maybe
happens if you switch it off?
What? What?
What happens if you switch it off?
Well, it turns off. What?
Yeah, well, I know that, but what does it
Didn't
look
you
like?
go to school?
What does it look like when you switch it off?
Okay, stop talking and I'll do it. Okay, here. So it just looks like
a ball.
an ostrich egg.
doesn't help. It doesn't like. I tell you what, it doesn't look like there's a lot of slight contrast in the on the print on the thing. Anyway.
No, there hardly is. Trying to
Yeah.
dial it in so that we could see a little bit of the pattern was not easy, right?
Yeah,
you know,
you need to go in with a Sharpie and write the moon on it.
yeah. Neil was here.
Dear.
Yeah, but I'll try to make it better. You know, we'll see how it does. And the thing cost me like $9. So, you know, what do you expect?
Cool.
I
So
got to
you
get
come
one
in-
of those more expensive ones that rotate. Somebody said, Ronnie Vranken in the chat, does it rotate? No, I got to get one of those nice ones that do that. That would look a
the ones
lot better.
like the levitating ones sort of thing.
Yeah. I got to get one of those.
Mm.
You know, this thing's ridiculous.
They're very nice.
Yeah. But like I said, it was excuse me, I had it on a Amazon alert and it went down to like $10 and I was like, okay, I'll throw $10 in for it. You know, why not?
There's some guys there going, we're not selling these bloody moon things. We can't get rid of them. Well, just reduce it. Oh no, we sold one. That's it. Put the prices back up.
Yeah,
We're doing-
exactly. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's the big time,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Buy the Ferraris.
17 guys in a dingy factory in Taiwan just got excited, right? You know?
Go and put a mortgage down on the house.
Yeah.
It's the big time, boys.
Yeah, he went to go and have a wine evening with his wife without condoms because he figures his ship has come in, right?
Yeah, he spent the profit already.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
on the condoms.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, let me go and see a man about a horse and get a drink.
Okay.
I'll be right back, and then something. I don't know.
Well, press the button. And now for something completely different. So what else can we talk about? I tell you what, I noticed something the other day. You know, I was watching one of these flash mob orchestras, and they were playing like the 1812 overture, dum 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 da dum, that one. And I was listening to it, and I was thinking, these guys are pretty good, but not that good, because a lot of the orchestras, all the instruments were just a little bit out of tune, and so then I went to watch a proper philharmonic orchestra do it, and I was thinking, how do they do that? How do they manage to keep that entire orchestra to absolutely pitch perfect condition? I mean, Dick's here. I'd like to hear him, hear this question and talk about it, because I was actually, I'm always astonished with that amount of people. You could have people in a 4-piece band and they can't even play in the same tune. Never mind an orchestra. So how the hell do you manage to get an orchestra to play in tune, and not only play in tune but stay in tune as well? Because when you play an instrument, it always just goes a little bit off every now and then, but no, they manage to stay in tune through the entire concert. How do they do that?
Who did this?
I was just talking about. I was just saying. I was watching a thing about a flash mob orchestra playing 1812 overture, and there was just a little bit out of tune, so it all just sounded a bit scratchy. So, and then comparing it to an actual proper philharmonic orchestra, where every single instrument, there's a huge orchestra, and they're all perfectly in tune.
Yeah.
How the hell do they orchestrate that? I know it's an orchestra; it's a stupid question, but how do they manage that? And not only that, keep them in tune.
It's having the ear. If your ear is good enough, you can hear that your G string on your guitar has gone slightly out because you were whammy barring a little too hard or something. And as you're fretting chords, you will literally move that finger a tiny bit to pull it back in, and you're good. It just depends, right? Yeah, but that's why. The people that get the high-end jobs in big orchestras, their ear is so good that they can just tune their damn instrument without help, right?
It is absolutely astonishing. I don't think people give them enough credit. It's absolutely astonishing.
We got a boom boom fun from none other than the Loch Ness Monster. On vacation at Crater Lake. I love that place. Great spot.
Don't get that that Bigfoot hunter. Don't let them know.
Oh,
there's a
oh my
cryptid
God.
out.
Did we just dox Nessie? Shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude.
Quick, change his name.
Yeah, no, it was Steve Austin, and he's just having a bionic rest.
It was Nestor. Yeah.
Uncle Nestor. Yeah. Crater Lake, if it's the one I'm thinking, is in Oregon, and it's awesome. I went there in the winter once when I was, 8 years old with my folks driving down through to California and whatnot. And the snow that they had to plow so that you could get through was way higher than the cars. And I was thinking to myself, how big would the snow plow be that could do this? And then this massive thing came through, blowing the snow out. And I was like, oh, that big. It was pretty cool. I remember it well.
Now, I don't know Crater Lake, but, correct me if I'm wrong. But is it like a very, very old like meteor strike crater that's filled up with water?
I thought it was a reggae dubstep bar, but I'm going to have to figure this out now. $5 at the door. Little Sublime. But yeah, thanks, Nessie. Very cool.
Hey, talking about music. What about that punk band?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sold 50 copies of their single. Somehow, that is just astonishing in itself that you sold 50 copies
for this. Yeah.
Well, not only that, they got 50 copies out. One copy made it to YouTube. And it, in an 11-year-old video, there's a copy of the thing playing. It is absolutely astonishing that it still exists.
You're not wrong there, because these would have been old like cassette copies or something. I mean, if you only sold 50, there's no way you even pressed vinyl, right? No way.
Because there is a big thing on the internet about a particular song that nobody.
Oh, they did press vinyl. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So there's this thing going around on the internet about a particular song that nobody can try to find out what it is. I think the story came up in one of the newsroom articles that we've done. I've seen the story from a long time ago. It's just a clip of a song. It sounds like it's from an 80s kind of vibe, but nobody can put a name to it, an artist or a title or anything. And there's been an ongoing internet archaeological dig to try to discover where the song come from. And so the fact that happens, and then these guys have got their the one single, they press 50 copies, and it is out on the internet, and it's recognized, and it's got the title, and everybody can hear it. And it's probably like now on Spotify now, now it's spinning that movie. Because I sent you a link to the video, and if you look at the comments section, a lot of the stuff is new. Even though the video is like 11 years old, a lot of people are finding it now. Because of the press it's been getting, and because it's in this film.
The link you sent me for the song, the person who uploaded it has 1.8 thousand subscribers. It was uploaded 11 years ago, and all of a sudden, it has 184,000 views. Dude's probably like, what's going on?
It'd be really interesting to have seen the statistics on the views of that,
Yeah.
Astonishing.
I think it's funny. I'm just sending the link to Secular Sakai and Skits here in the background.
Oh, okay.
See if we got any takers, So yeah, should we try playing this?
Please do.
All right. So
everybody sing along.
Now there might be rights issues because it's in a movie here, fellow babies. So if we go black and the screen goes black and you can't hear anything, Just wait 10 or 15 seconds. I'll stop playing the song and the show will come back.
I don't think it's that big a movie, actually, Dick.
You never know, man. You know, YouTube and rights, you know, this could get ugly quick. Yeah. So let's see. Do I have it up? Yeah, here we go. Do I have it up? I didn't ask her that.
The limps. Do you have it up? That was on the B side.
That's why I did that joke. I've been planning it since the thing. I was waiting to see if anybody in the chat would have caught it, you know. But okay, so here.
I like how it says the limps / no support.
Okay, let's play this and see what the fellow babies think. Okay, you and I will mute for a minute here.
There must be someone I can talk to about this. I never realized how much friendship could be missed. But it's so good now, 'cause there's no one but we two. And I'm alone. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. With you. You look so strange without the makeup upon your face. It'd be so different another time and another place. Don't do nothing that would make you look a fool. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. With you. And there are some times when I don't know where I am. And there are some things that I'll never understand. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. With you. There must be someone I can talk to about this. I never realized how much friendship could be missed. But it's no good now, 'cause there's no one but we two. And I'm alone. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. Well, I'm alone in the city with you. With you. And there are some times when I don't know where
I like it.
It's remarkably good.
Yeah. The bridge they did, the harmony was off. The chorus, the harmony is really good. I like that the melody of it. It's a bit Ramones. I like it. But I think the drummer is a weak point in the band. He sounds like he's barely keeping up. No offense to you, dude, because I'm sure, you know, given a little bit more time, it would have been fine. But I like it. I like it a lot. It's got a good raw energy, and they're actually trying to be melodic and, you know, put a song structure together.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're gonna have to be careful having a go at the drummer, but, you know, the European Commissioner in Brussels. You know, you shit at drumming, but great at politics.
Yeah. Hey, dude, we're doing our best for the Ukraine situation. So no offense, buddy. I'm sure you're a better talker than you are a stick swasher.
Now, what do you think about the fact that it's well, they're a punk band, but it didn't sound particularly not offensive punk, is it? It was kind of like very, very vanilla punk.
Yeah.
They weren't shouty or screamy or sweary. It was just a bit of a, you know, blokes jumping around in sweaty t-shirts sort of thing.
Yeah.
Punk type.
Yeah. The thing about punk is quite a few bands are punk just because their recordings are shit. It's true. a lot of bands that weren't really punk were considered punk because they were recorded on like 4 tracks by people who had no idea what they were doing. Right? You know,
I got a feeling that wasn't even recorded on a 4-track. That was recorded on a 1-track.
hanging mic in a room.
in mother's front room.
Yeah. A couple of shout outs here to do. So, Silver Earth comes in with a big one here. Boom Boom Fund. Puck Footen Fund from Silver Earth. Slava Ukraine. Heroyam Slava. And that was a $54 donation into the pot, fellow babies. And then we've got a direct tip through Stream Elements from UTV. Oh, yeah. UTV, love having you around. A very active member. FNG here. Cheers, Slava Ukraine. Love it. Put out the alert, fellow babies. UTV has arrived. Yeah, I like doing that. Shout outs are one of my favorite parts of this because I get to slip into that over the top character that's just ridiculous, right?
We also got to find out what city you're broadcasting from, so we can do the whole, what was it, the KDVFM9 from Cincinnati. we got to give them the right city. City name.
Cincinnati WKRP.
So make sure you let us know in the chat where you're from, UTV.
Yeah. So what was one of the things that we had saved that we didn't get to? I was trying to remember it by heart. Okay, yeah. So Teresa had sent in an article that I did want to get to, but I didn't. These are robotic fish. And I don't mean like, in a tank like this. These are for like deep sea exploration and whatnot. And this could be a new thing that really helps us understand what's going on in the depths, because we could get all kinds of information and they're just friendly critters. Nobody's going to mind. I think it's a great idea. And in this time of, miniaturization, I mean, Sony in the 80s was able to make Walkmans that were only barely bigger than the cassette tape you put them in. So it's about time we've got stuff like this, to be honest, right?
Now, can I just point out the obvious here? Because these are, fish that are full of microprocessors. No. Is this the first time in history we are first experiencing the first moment of the true fish and chip?
We've been having fish and chips with tartar sauce. Turns out the chips belonged in the fish. Who knew?
I imagine. I don't know how much those things cost. I bet you they're not cheap. But like they're bung off load in the ocean.
Oh yeah, you think koi are expensive?
Yeah, yeah. And then this big shark just comes in and goes, "Ow!"
Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, there goes 20 grand.
Yeah, we're now tracking the inside of a shark's stomach. Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, there's a point to be made there, isn't there? Lee Marley in the chat just threw in a super chat super sticker with the #1 dancing there. So
Bob's brother.
Yeah, I was just gonna, should we get out the acoustic guitar and sing Redemption Song right now? I love that song, by the way. Oh, it's a great song to play at a campfire with a guitar.
Yeah, first time super chatter on the show as well.
Oh, cool. Well, hey, Lee, thank you very much for that. Awesome.
We popped your little super chat cherry.
How do I get the balloons to go? What is it that I'm supposed to...
You go,
Hold on here. Yeah, there. I got the say, what's the other ones? I can't remember.
You just start doing this strange gestures with the camera. What the hell is it?
Yeah, we're gonna retitle the show. Watch Dick stand there like or sit there like an idiot. Here, I got confetti. Okay, that's not really what I wanted.
See, this is what Apple like to do. It's like they like to give you. It's like they're using the gestures and things on your trackpad. It's like, is it a 3-finger swipe to do that, or 2 up, or do I have to press my nose, put my coat on the hanger, on the lower hanger?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I
can't remember. And as soon as you start to remember, they'll come with a new gesture and they'll change all the others.
Exactly. It drives me crazy. Here, you know what? Instead of the gestures, I can actually make them do it. Wait a minute. Here,
manually.
I can trigger it manually. So here we got the heart, and we can have balloons.
It should tell you what the gesture is as well.
Yeah. Look, I've got a storm. Why do I want that? That's stupid. And then we got confetti. And then we got, the lasers. Yeah, I like the lasers, right? And then we have the fireworks.
Mm.
Yeah. I still don't know how to do them. There's little icons, but, I don't. They mean about as much to me as a pig sandwich that doesn't have barbecue sauce on it.
Just keep making random gestures at the camera, and we'll see what happens eventually. That just gets you a lawsuit from Tim Cook.
Yeah. You do that on an Apple product, and you get stung for gay bashing, right?
What's he pointing at the ceiling for?
Oh no! Oh, I'm in trouble.
We haven't even started getting into trouble.
Yeah.
So early yet.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I like the idea of robotic fish.
Go on. So tell us more about the robotic fish. What they actually doing with them? What they're for?
They go down. It's a deep sea thing, so that we don't have to put people in diving bells and whatnot to go and just watch marine life and learn more about them. Right.
All right.
Yeah. I like the idea of it. Here's a funny one. Do you remember we reported recently on the 42 show about the city of New York putting a chat bot in to help them with, city rules and laws and whatnot?
I'm trying to remember. Keep going.
Well, anyway, they did. And the chat bot is now lying about city laws and regulations. Yeah, and it's giving people illegal advice.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Is it being run by the mob?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Chicago. Sorry, that's Chicago. Not New York.
It's true. Yeah. That's where the Italian programmers are. But so you go there and the chatbot will tell you things and you're like, okay, good. And then 3 months later, you've got a subpoena because you didn't pay your shit or whatever. It's unbelievable.
I wonder what the repercussions on that are. If it gave you bad advice and you could prove it.
If you can prove it, there's going to be the point. And so this was going to be my advice. Anybody using one of these chatbots that gets legal advice, based on, city issues and laws and stuff, holy shit, screen record that conversation so you have proof.
And then just run it by an actual human lawyer or solicitor or somebody like that who can confirm for you for a fee.
The moral of the story is never trust a Cylon. Or Steve Austin, I guess, because, it's crazy though, I mean, seriously, you've got to at least make sure it's doing the job right. What the hell? Oh man,
I don't know. Just run it through. What do you do with it? Do you run it through different AI systems, ChatGPT and Copilot and stuff like that. Just a second check.
You spend all day arguing with computers just to make sure you got your facts checked.
Yeah,
it's just a horrible thought.
You just connect it up with Siri and Alexa and just let them two of them go at it.
Oh, that would be like round one, fight.
do you remember the show you used to get years ago, like Robot Wars, where people would, just build crazy robots and just have a fight in an arena?
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to end up having sort of like a similar sort of thing, but with sort of like AI legal legal law cases being fought between AI?
And will there be a fake one, World Wrestling Robots, where they don't actually hurt each other? They just pretend.
what, like in real wrestling?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, there was that movie I can't remember what it was called now, but had Hugh Jackman in it, and he was like he was like a builder of like these massive robots that fought in arenas, like proper. Remember what was that robot game we used to get? We used to the robots just like smack each other in the face. We talked about it before.
Yeah, the little thing where and they'd be in the arena. Yeah,
I can't remember.
They were in Toy Story, I think, number 2.
Yeah. But this was like for real with, well, I say for real, CGI real. But so they had
Marvel
these big
Studios real.
these big robots smacking it out. So it's like Robot Wars,
Rock'em
like
Sock'em Robots. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like Robot Wars, on adrenaline, 10, times 1,000, Robot Wars with these big.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of like, that would be fucking stupid because those things would cost a fortune.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to be doing with those is having them hit each other.
I know. Yeah.
That's too expensive.
Little Canadian trivia here. Rock'em Sock'em Robots is actually where Rock'em Sock'em Hockey, the Don Cherry videos, that's where the name came from.
Right.
Yeah. They were classics back in the day. They were really good.
At what?
Entertaining you with hockey footage, and it was Rock'em Sock'em, so it was hits and yeah. Yeah, Robert, Rob in the chat there. Damn, autocorrect. Yeah, I knew what you meant, dude. I knew what you meant. Fucking phones, man.
No, I think what you meant to say was, it's not doing it. Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to press the button. It's not doing it for me. What have I done?
Hey, it's cutting you out. It's not making a beat, but it's cutting your voice out.
Do you know why? It's because I rebooted earlier when we were having those technical issues.
Yeah, but you got to have the fader for the sampler one up. There you go.
Yeah. So, it kind of like ruined the joke now. So what I was supposed to say was, what you're supposed to say is... never mind.
I got to learn how to use that.
We'll cut that bit out of the show.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, we're live. Okay.
Yeah, forget. Need Will Smith of the flashy thing.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, except he's a loser and I don't want him on our show.
Oh, poor Billy Smith.
I can't stand that guy.
He thinks you're great. He loves you.
He should. I'm the human he strives to be, right?
You're the only honky in town he loves.
Yeah, but not as much as his wife. He's willing to smack that bitch up for her.
Poor Billy Smith.
Yeah.
You're so mean to him.
I am. There was a time when I enjoyed some of his movies and stuff, but his ego just run amok, and I just can't take him anymore. It's just every time he opens his mouth, I'm just, would you shut that fucking balloon knot of a mouth?
Yeah, but you got to think about his roots. Where he came from. The music
Philadelphia.
Side. No, I don't mean that kind of roots. I mean the fact he was in like he was. I'll do
a rich man's comedy show.
I'll do air quotes. A musician. Yeah. So it was it's all about bravado and ego. It's all built into you.
Yeah, it's kind of like our show.
What, bravado and ego?
Well, we think it is.
And ineptitude.
A lot of that.
It's a very, very delicate balance of genius and idiocy all at the same time.
You got to skirt the fine line. I consider us more like a modern day Red Green show done live in front of a studio audience.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
It shouldn't. You tell me to watch Firefly. I don't even know what red green is. Canadians, mount an attack. We're going to Britain.
Bring it on. you and your bloody mounted police force.
Well, it'll take us 12 airplanes full of gear, but 11 are full of beer. And then there's just like a couple of guns.
Guns? You're not going to bring those. It might hurt somebody with those.
Yeah, but we use hunting
Sorry.
rifles. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need a beer, so...
Again?
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, we were talking about the fact that every now and then I can inhale a beer in what seems to be about 12 minutes, and I think I just did that, so I'll get another one.
Do you do that thing where you like suddenly pierce the can, open it, and then just start down it, and you go?
No, not since my son was born, but
was it canning it?
Cannonball.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did that back in school, but
Yeah, when you were teaching primary school kids.
Hey, if you don't start kindergartners off on the right foot, they never learn how to hold their booze. Okay, hold on one second.
Funny talking about teaching, because I saw a story in one of the papers, and it was about a conjoined twins. Kind of like famous in North America, these conjoined twins, and it's like, apparently one of them secretly got married. And I was thinking, how could it have been a secret? How did the other one not know? That's not a secret. But the funny thing, the interesting thing was, it said that one of them was a teacher, and it's like, well, I don't know, like primary school teacher, but it's like, so if one of them's a primary school teacher, what is the other one doing while the other one is teaching? What, they're like, I'm a chartered accountant, or were they both teaching? Because it was just basically like a woman with like two heads, and one side of the body was controlled by one, the other side was controlled by the other. Very, very bizarre. But it's just like, so many questions when you start reading an article like that. It's like, how does that work? How does that work? How can one be married and the other one isn't, when you're just another side of the person? It just beggars belief. I don't understand it.
We stand corrected.
I only brought it up because you went for a beer, and I was
But cannonballing was not the right thing, and Canadian military vet, thank you for your service, has corrected us, and I knew the word. It's not. It's called shotgunning a can, and yes, it is. Thank you.
Now, I didn't know what that was, because I'm not stupid to do stuff like that. But I'll just sit here and sip my fine wine.
Oh, back
champagne.
when I was a touring musician in my 20s, not when I was in my 30s, right? But in my 20s, I could take a pen and poke a can and shotgun it down, no problem.
I'd like you to see the with a Party 7 can.
I don't know what that is.
Party 7 was like famous in the UK to bring to a party, but it was basically just like this massive tin of shit beer.
Oh yeah, we have those in Alberta and Saskatchewan. They're called Big Bear. And you get this massive bottle of awful beer that goes piss warm by the time you're a quarter of the way through. It's not good for anyone.
Well, it's good for your wallet.
No, it's not. Because, I mean, if it was me, as soon as the thing goes piss warm, I'll throw it away and get another one, right? I don't want that. I always have a beer cozy on my can,
I hate to find out how you're comparing the temperature of your beer to the temperature of your piss. What, do you have a glass of your own piss next to you? When this finger gets to the same temperature as the other finger inside my beer, then the beer is going.
I've never second guessed piss warm as a description for beer until now. So, I think Canadian vet there, we probably have to rethink that one now, because this guy just ruined it. Just, what the hell did you just do?
Hey, you're bringing these standards of measures that, you brought it up.
Yeah, but you're the morons that called money pounds. That's weight, right?
We just use archaic things like thermometers. We don't like stick our fingers in our piss to find out if the beer's the same temperature as that.
Archaic things. Your average Brit still says their weight in stone, you moron. Stop right now before you make a fool of yourself.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly. It's kilograms.
Yeah, no, I hear it all the time. Well, I dropped a stone or whatever, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
The thing is, what? So, what do you measure yourself in?
What do you mean? What do I measure myself in? Greatness? Probably about 8 out of 10. You know,
about 3 to 4 ego. No. Wait. What do you measure yourself in?
As an older Canadian, I still use pounds and miles and stuff because
I was gonna say because it's not like you're using kilograms.
No, but I don't know my weight in kilograms. I don't know my height in like meters, but I do understand kilometers well. And but I was born.
What is your height in kilometers then?
Well, I was born. What? Shut your. But I was born during the transition. Like I was in school when Canada adopted the metric system. And it was a nightmare for us because we had to learn both. And I was always thinking to myself, why am I learning the difference between like 2/8 and 5/16 when 0.3 and 0.5 makes so much sense? Right. And then, growing up, I learned a lot about cars and mechanic stuff and whatnot. I love cars. And, so most of the cars I worked on were American cars. So it was always, it's a nightmare in Canada. We still live in a double system. Drives us crazy.
Well, the funny thing is, PJ just said something in the chat here it's totally irrelevant to what we're talking about right now. But he was talking about, he was asking you, can you drink down a yard of ale, which is 2.4 pints. Now, you can't measure the volume of a liquid by how long it is. Makes sense. So yeah,
Archimedes does not like what you're saying.
So yeah, in the UK you have this thing called a yard of ale, which is basically just like a big like bowl glass with a very very long trumpet stem on it, and that's called a yard of ale. It's got 2.4 pints in it, and the idea is you like drink it and down it in one. It's usually used in drinking competitions, but yeah, it's called a yard of ale because the glass tube is a yard long. But a yard is not a measurement of the amount of liquid. It
doesn't make any sense to anyone.
It's like,
exactly.
It's like measuring the length of your penis by seconds.
Here. This is the yard of ale.
Yeah. Either that he's playing the wrong end of his trumpet.
Look at that though. Why is it so long and like seriously?
Because it's a yard.
But
it wouldn't be a yard if it wouldn't be a yard of ale if it wasn't a yard long.
But we invented this thing. It's called a can.
That's what I want to see in the Guinness Book of Records is people drinking longer lengths of ale, and it'd be like 14 yards long. It was still the same volume, just really long, skinny little tube. Can you drink 4? I've drank 3.5 miles of ale.
I breathed about 4 yards of oxygen today. So what the fuck?
Yeah. What time are you coming around tonight? Oh, about 3 cubic feet. What?
Yeah, that's what Einstein would say because it's space time, right? Oh man. Good thing I bought enough alcohol for this evening, so I'm still on top of this.
My brain's hurting.
That's the heavy hangover of too much wine, dude.
No. It's having to think of keep on top of the bollocks. Yeah, but bananas. How far? How large is a swimming pool? An international swimming pool? Because they always use it as a standard of measurement. It's how many bananas is that?
Yeah. Oh. Banana for scale, right?
How many double deckers can you fit inside of a swimming pool?
I have a thought.
Or brontosauruses.
Brontosauruses in a swimming pool, it depends on how thinly you slice them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Are you squishing them in?
But I got an idea here. So we talked about this once. And let's ask the fellow babies watching. Should we do a April Fool's show for the 42 show where it's all just complete bullshit and see how far we can take it?
Will they spot the difference?
You're soaking in it.
What? So we'll do a 42 show that all the news is complete lies.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. You do. Okay. We'll turn this. Lauren, you got work to do. We'll turn this into a contest, and the fellow babies watching have to figure out which stories are true or not. But what we'll do is
that's a good idea,
right? And we'll use AI images for every story so that you don't know.
No, but wait, wait, because PJ brought this up in the back chatter.
Yeah,
a lot of the news stories that will be coming out on April the 1st are already bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think we go with his idea that we just run the stories as they are, and no one, not even us, will know whether they're bullshit or not.
Well, okay.
I kind of like that.
We'll figure it out next day during the hangover, right?
Oh, God, yeah, we haven't got long.
Yeah.
When is April the 1st? Don't say April the 1st.
I don't know. It's March 29th for me, so it's the 30th for you.
Yeah, it's about 9 yards away.
About 2 hectares.
Hands. Why do they measure horses in hands?
I don't get that either. Because whose hand was it? They're all different.
and why are you sticking your hands all over the horse, you dirty prick?
Exactly.
Well, how long's his cock? Is it 12 inches or 2 hands?
Did the horse give you permission for these hands? You know.
It's like when people offer you a drink and a drink of whiskey and others say, oh, it's just 2 fingers.
Yeah.
What, sideways or lengthways? I'll have the 2 finger long whiskey, please.
Yeah. Does this extend with a red shaft if I really work it hard?
Where does all this shit come from? Honest to God.
Yeah.
No wonder everyone's confused.
I'm confused and I'm a part of it. It's just, Okay. So yeah. Horse hands and April Fools. We're gonna work that together somehow.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out. So it's now Saturday the 30th. How many days are there in March? Is it the 31st? Hang on, I'm gonna just open a fucking calendar.
Yeah, I don't even know either, man. Hey, you know what? April is next. That's my son's birthday month. You know what? I might be able to wrap up my buying my son his new computer for his birthday. Oh. Holy shit, this would be awesome.
April 1st is on a Monday.
Is it? Tell me why I don't like Mondays.
Yeah, that's a bit of a pain because we don't do the show on a Monday.
Yeah, but we'll do one anyway. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Is that like in, so today's Friday, it's this coming Monday? It is. I won't even have Felix home because his mother's in town making life difficult for everybody. So, yeah.
Mostly the town, not for you.
Yeah. Well, the drunks at the pub because,
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so we'll do a stream for April Fools and guaranteed we'll just fuck with your shit. See how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to roll the fattest joint you can fit into a single paper in a second here.
How many yards deep is it?
Oh, that's funny. No, but now we're talking about something that is physical in space. So it should have been, well, how many minutes long is that? Right? You got to flip the script again.
Yeah, no, you measure the size of your joint by the gravitational pull it exerts on the Earth.
Yeah, well, I'm going to the right here.
That's why when you smoke a joint, you just go, everything's heavy, man. Everything's heavy.
There's that word again. In the future, is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull? Tell me what movie's that from? What movie that? I know you do, but come on. Yeah. Felix's favorite right now. So, I mean, I hear it 1,000 times a day. A Silver Earth, Back to the Future. Exactly. Doc Brown.
Shut up, you.
Control your technology, Dunk.
I thought I heard the drum roll at the end of that one.
Oh, too bad. Too bad.
Yeah.
What do we got here? We're only at an hour-ish. Okay, we're not bad.
4 yards.
Okay, so
you're not gonna go away tonight, that Jake.
So 10 yards is 10 minutes. This is how we're gonna do it, right?
Actually, no. You can measure it by the size of the red bar along the YouTube play thing. So my YouTube bar
each
is
inch
about
is 2 yards.
Yeah, it's about 5 inches, and so that's how long have we going? An hour. That's 60 minutes. Let me do some calculation there. So that's 60 minutes. So that's 5 divided by 60. So
that's about 3 Sean Penns laying down on their side.
We're at currently the show is running at 0.83 inches per minute.
Never say we aren't accurate, people.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, don't ask me to convert that into centimeters.
Yeah. Well,
but what is that in metric? I live in Europe.
Well, I suppose when you actually work it out, you can actually work it out to how fast the show is running at miles per hour.
we gotta get Mike Bertelson back in here. He could have figured this out for us, man.
So somebody in the chat, you tell us because the show is currently on my screen, or maybe you just do it on your screen. Mine is 5 inches wide, and we've been going for an hour. How many miles per hour is this show running at?
Keep in mind, 30 frames per second. And,
Never mind RPM. We'll figure that one out.
It's FPS.
What is the rotational speed of the show?
It's all about angular momentum here, people. We've got a direct donation in, a $10 tip from Lee Marley, and he says it's for the Felix Computer Fund. Woo! Thank you for that. I got about 30 days. I think about $700 in the pot. That's Canadian. And I got to get it to about 1,100 to get him a decent Mac Mini. And I'm getting there. I'm getting close. Fuck, I forgot his birthday is coming up. Jesus Christ.
Well, I think he's going to get a new Mac Mini for his birthday.
I hope so. That's what I'm trying, He just had me buy like a $90 or whatever shirt for him. And it's a Miltech, a military technology shirt. It's the same one that Eugenio Derbez, one of his favorite actors, wears as what's his name? Alejandro Gutierrez in the Dora the Explorer movie from the 90s, the live action movie. And Felix has been trying to find this shirt and he found it. And the cheapest place I could order it from was fucking Romania. You know, but it's on the way. It'll take a while, but he's happy it's coming. It's my life, man. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's a question for you, because I'll answer the question for you to start with. Is if there was a piece of movie attire that you wished you could have? I mean, I would love to have the blue jacket Harrison Ford or Han Solo wears in Empire Strikes Back.
That's a good call.
I love that jacket. What would be the outfit you would love? I mean, I actually now I'm starting to think about. I'm thinking about like 1,000 different things I'd love to own. But yeah, what would you like if you had a choice?
That's a tough call.
Original Battlestar Galactica pilot jacket.
Ooh,
with a cape.
That's a something OG Battlestar Galactica 78, you know, that's a pretty good call. I would also say the original what's his name? God damn it, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones outfit with the hat. Just you know.
Oh, but which one? Because the hat changes through the movies.
Yeah, but I want the original one, the one that you see first on screen. That would be a good one.
Okay. Before we move on, when Indiana Jones gets on the plane and he's flying out, he's wearing a grey fedora. Okay, and he's got this very, very small suitcase. So when he gets to the other end and he puts on the big brown fedora, where does the grey one disappear to? And where was the brown one the whole time?
Key grip has it, you know, off to the side.
Changing it. Anyway, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, okay. So you want Indy's hat, you want his whip, and I think you said you wanted Princess Leia's bikini outfit from.
No, I want what's under the bikini.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What, Chewbacca?
I don't want to see Chewbacca in a bikini, let alone, you know.
You want to see him in a Brazilian.
That's a lot of trimming to get.
For God's sake, Chewie, shave that bit, you dirty bastard.
He'd look like a.
You look like my dog. A hairless Wookiee.
Just this bone rack with a little strip over the fucking, propeller end.
Oh, dear.
What about everybody in the chat there? Did they have any? The head of Yoda video says, I like that. Theresa agrees. I'll take Indy's hat. Yeah. I'm just looking through here.
I used to have a hat when I was at university, and I thought I was like fucking cool. I thought I looked like Indiana Jones. It was nothing like Indiana Jones's hat. It was like a little cheap kind of like knockoff kind of thing, and I tried to, because it's felt, I tried to force it into the right shape, and it never really worked good. But I did make
the kind of thing your father was given at a fucking business trip thing.
No. Unfortunately, it was less boring than that. I just bought it. But that I did actually get a girlfriend from that. Because I used to walk into the lecture.
What do you call her? Your wife?
No. But I used to walk into the lecture theatre, all cocky and everything with my hat on and my 80s kind of like ankle boots, the leather ankle boots sort of thing. With a really cool jacket and all this kind of stuff. But this girl did fancy me because I wore a hat. So it kind of worked in a weird way, but I still, I still look back at it now thinking, God, you were a prick.
Yeah. The historical object you would like, I will declare a winner right now. It's Karen L in the chat. Jimi Hendrix's white leather jacket he wore at Woodstock. Game over. We have a winner. We also have Silver Earth in the live chat there for the Felix Laptop Fund. It's actually going to be a Mac Mini, but close. Happy birthday from Silver Earth for a $65 donation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, sir.
I'm almost $100 up on the fund right now, everybody. Wow. Thank you so much.
We could finish it tonight.
He says to a six-pack. But I wouldn't complain, I wouldn't complain at all.
No.
As Dunk knows, I have an ex. She's an ex for a reason. And
what, X-Men? Is he a mutant?
yeah. I have my
superpowers of being able to slide up and down poles.
Well, I have my divorce papers in a frame on my dresser in my room, so figure it out, right?
Yes.
And so I often get stuck with some extra payments that I can barely afford for his other autism services and stuff. So, being the whole thing with trying to save up to get him a new computer was literally going to be like a fucking 1.5 year long affair for me. But we've had a lot of the fellow babies that watch the show contribute, and as such, the fund has got to be close to $800 right now. I'm only I'm not that far away.
Well,
so
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Thank fucking God, because so much money goes past your eyes on a conveyor belt from the subscribers, the viewers, and all those people straight to Ukraine. and helping everybody else out, and for fuck's sake, I have to come in every now and then just to remind people, for God's sake, help Dick out a little bit as well.
I send over like an easy $7,000 a month, right?
We were talking about, because I had some fantastic support.
Oh my God,
lately
it's been on fire.
Yeah.
And I don't get any of it.
I know. It's
but I don't want it. It's for, Ukraine fucking needs it, right?
No, we know that. But it's just so funny. Anywhere else, if it's like big business, if it's like if you would like Google, you go, "Yeah, thank you for your donations."
Well, I would have figured out how to take 30%.
I was going to say, I'll take my 40% first.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's why I'm always pleading with the viewers: donate directly to the Boom Boom Fund, because then we don't have to pay Google, right? I can send it all. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, our new friend here on the channel, Greg Terry, he's somebody very close to our heart on the channel now.
The preach around.
Oh man, the preach around. You know what he did, dude? His what was it, about 3 weeks ago, he announced that they were going to try to raise $200,000 to get these armored medvac vehicles out and stuff. He's already broke $200,000. It's done.
Wow.
I'm shit you not. He is just an absolute hero that walks among men. My gosh.
Can we put him in charge of the Felix Mac Mini?
Yeah, I'm going to buy him a Cray supercomputer.
No, you don't want a Cray super. No, a Mac Mini's probably faster than a Cray supercomputer, you dork.
Yeah, but they were millions in the day. I just,
you just get a nice sofa around it, though.
Hey, if you can preach around, I can sofa around, right? But Greg, we love you, man. Oh my gosh! Wow.
He's not watching now, so all right, you can say what you like.
Yeah, he probably will later. But when addressing him, I don't do oh my. I say gosh, right?
No, you don't.
When addressing him, I just did, and I did it again. Shut your punk ass up. The fuck is wrong with you? Not when addressing him. When you see the difference here, right? No. It was funny there last Saturday when Greg's mom was in the chat, and cursed a little bit, and he's like, hey. It was hilarious. I'm like, oh, sorry, Mama Terry, I'm trying. But she was amazing for showing up at our show, right? She raised a Christian preacher's son, and she showed up at Ukraine Update with the Shills. You know, that woman's got character.
Well, also, well, there's something else going on there, because I can't get anybody in our family to watch any of the shows I'm on. It's like you know, they're not interested at all. I'll tell them
because you're on it.
I know. I'll tell them about it, and their eyes glaze over. You know, it's like, no, don't.
Yeah, just like my ex-wife. Funny that, right?
Yeah. Well, I watch her shows.
Yeah, they cost a bit, but they're alive.
They're saucier than ours. But to have Greg Terry's mum to be watching what he's doing online, is she checking up on him?
I would have.
Making...
Hey, if I had raised that guy and he was hanging out with us, I'd have been fucking checking up on him.
You're not allowed to play with those boys anymore. They're very naughty boys, and they're teaching you bad words. Stop it, Greg. You're not allowed.
Yeah, she showed up like Brian's mom giving a shit, right?
Sex, that's all they ever talk about. Is it too big? Is it too small?
Ronnie Rankin there in the chat says his mom can handle it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but still, you got to pay respect, right? You know, Greg's now a friend of the channel and a big friend of the channel. So his mom is somebody that, you know.
I nearly said something that would be highly disrespectful, and I'm going to not say that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You know. Yeah, we'll do that live when she's there next time.
It would have been in complete honourable jest, but at the same time, it could be taken the wrong way. Yeah, bit like my wedding night.
Yeah, and you know when we had Professor Gurdes on there, I was a little concerned because I know he's quite the Christian as well, and a bit of a Republican, and well, I'm not. So
a bit of a Republican.
Yeah. Well, he's not a MAGA or anything, you know.
He's a bit Republican.
He's an Alex P. Keaton from the '80s Republican, right? And I wasn't sure. Bun. Yeah, I wasn't sure how he felt about everything when he left, but I have since talked to him every day in private in the background talking about stuff. So once again, I can report that the Ukraine community, this place we found ourselves in, meeting all these new friends and stuff, every one of them is just awesome.
Well, look, if you think about it, on the 42 shows, when we talk about the news and stuff, we will talk about the stupid stuff that, you know, presidents will say, no matter what, you know.
But we do
party.
Both sides.
Yeah. No matter what party. It's just unfortunate that Trump just writes this great material that we can't ignore.
Exactly.
But on the
Trump watch, right?
On the Ukraine show, on the Saturday show, it doesn't necessarily tend to get political. There's never really many stories about, you know, Trump saying something stupid and therefore this happens and blah blah blah.
That's right.
It never really comes down to that. So you know, people of all, like, you know, political, you know, sides can watch the show and take it as it is. You know, there's no, like, you know, party bashing going on there, so that's good. That's good. I think you know, the only party bashing we're getting on is whether Russian communism is good or not. And probably isn't. Is the answer to that.
But I had a great time having him on the show. It was really good. He's really smart. Him and Commander McMillan.
He's not that smart. He was on your show.
Actually, I was smart enough to bring him on the show, so I you know,
you're equals.
Yeah. But him and Commander McMillan really had a bit of a back and forth building there, and I am very interested to get Professor Gurdes back to let him and McMillan have a little bit more of a real analytics thing back and forth. I think they see things similarly, but Commander's got so much experience. That guy's scary smart. Every time he analyzes an issue with the invasion of Ukraine, everybody just goes, yep. You know,
Mm.
You know, like everybody just goes, well, Commander, what do you think? You know, I mean, oh, he's scary smart.
Yeah. And then there's me.
Yeah.
I come on the show too sometimes as well. I help.
Yeah.
I take up some pixels
Yeah.
that would otherwise be empty. So,
It's not easy being green.
It's not easy to be this inept and still look cool at the end of the day.
Have you ever found yourself drunk and slobbering on the floor yet still running a live stream?
Oh, that takes me back.
Musician days. So
I remember on I did a Boxing Day live stream where I built up my Cardacaster guitar into a working guitar, and then we just hung out afterwards. And I don't know what I did, but I tripped up and fell on my fucking ass in the street. Just so drunk and I couldn't get up again.
oh, I've got to see this. Oh my God. Yeah, I live this weekly, so I've got to see this, right?
Yeah. I've got a lot better since then. I've learned not to get up.
Yeah.
Therefore, you can't fall over.
Yeah. This is why everybody was saying I need to get a little bar fridge at the table so I don't have to get up. But what's his name there? Ronnie in the chat noticed it earlier. I got up to get a beer and sat down inside of like 8 seconds because the fridge is right there, but there is a door. But my son isn't home and I got the little windows open to blow the smoke out, so I can leave that door open. Right?
Well, so your fish, is that, how tropical is that tank? Is that a cold water tank or a tropical tank?
No, tropical. It's heated up to about like 79, I think.
All right. So you can't like dangle your beers in that then to keep them cool.
No, that would be that would make them British beers, right? No, that would warm them up.
Yeah, urine temperatures. It's beer.
That's piss warm beer, man.
so your fish swimming in the same temperature as piss warm? Let's do a quick measurement.
They're actually swimming in beer, and what I do is just dunk an empty can in there and get some water. I've been drinking out of the fish tank all night tonight.
Yeah,
it's about 14%.
They're not floating at the top because they're dead. They're just relaxed.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, if you were swimming around all day, you'd want to chill too, right? I bought this to be a pot vape that I could smoke on the show so that I'm not like smoking a joint all the time, because I know some people get offended by that. But this thing,
I'm disgusted.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, to anyone really, but we do. I don't want to, annoy people, right? So I bought this thing. I bought this thing, right?
I like the way you said that. We don't want to annoy people.
Yeah, it happens a lot, but we're not trying.
We're just natural in it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's so goddamn strong. If I smoke that thing, I'll just be looped. And I bought it strong on purpose, thinking I could take little puffs from it, right? Just a little puff. But there's no way to take a little puff from this thing. It just goes roar and just fucking,
force feeds it to you.
Yeah. And then I was going to get a cigarette vape, because then I wouldn't be smoking a cigarette while we're on the show, right? And now after buying this, I'm scared of what the cigarette vape would do. And,
It's the whole injections and the needles that come with that pack.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit too far.
Karen L in the chat says, can't you turn it down? Yeah, this is a real fancy one. I've got the temperature all the way down, and yet still, when I push the button to heat it up and then to have a couple of puffs, I noticed that it stays warm and I could keep puffing it for a bit. And I don't want that to just burn away and go to waste. So I puff it, and then I end up with, 7 lungs full, but I'm one human being, right? It's just what the hell's going on here?
you can get like nicotine patches to help you to like give up smoking and stuff like that. Why don't you just get like shitloads of nicotine patches and just slap them all over your body so you don't need to have a cigarette? You'll come off the stream shaking.
Yeah. Now the girl at the store did recommend that I pick a less strong cartridge to go in that thing at first, because she was like, you don't look like somebody who's lacking experience, but vape is different, right? And I was like, yeah, you're young enough to be my daughter. I'll make my own decisions. And every time I puff this thing, I just go, holy fucking.
I'd be kind of offended with a statement like that, saying, well, you look like you know what you're doing as far as drugs are concerned. So, what?
I'm not offended by that anymore. It's legal in Canada. I was offended by that 8 years ago, but not now. Now it's fine.
You look like you know what you're fucking doing with drugs.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Easy now.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't wear all those, like, those ribbons and medals, that just show your drug use.
Yeah.
Your history.
Yeah. Captain Resin, 1987, 88, and 89.
Yeah. He's got some real special scout badges that other scouts didn't get.
Yeah, the scoutmaster wasn't happy, but his wife liked me.
Three times one night.
Oh shit! I promised I'd never talk. So, if you were a frog,
French?
Yeah.
Bonsoir,
What brand of
mes
high-vis jacket would you wear to torch your boss live in the Hollywood Square?
Yeah. A garlic colored one, garlic flavored.
But I gotta shout out, I love the French. They take no shit. They take no prisoners. They fucking lose their shit when the government does something they don't like. And their prime minister, president, whatever the hell his title is the one of the few people saying, fuck all this. Let's get boots in the ground right now in Ukraine and solve this motherfucking situation. I gotta say, as time goes on, the French are the fathers of the hot hatch with the 205 GTI and whatnot, the SM, the Citroen SM is one of the greatest cars in the history of the world. I love the French, and I think that their attitude maybe just needs to be applied a bit more these days. Fuck you. I love it.
Just trying to remember her name. Just trying to remember the name of that French model. She had a hot hatch. That's a different story. Oh, sorry,
Well,
I just got distracted then.
Yeah. But I love their bullheadedness. You're not pushing me around, motherfucker.
Let's bomb Russia.
Yeah. Well, I love it. Oh, yeah. We got the wrong French in Canada. Oh, geez. I never should have. Sorry. What did you say?
You got the wrong French.
Stop. Never mind. What did you say? No. So, ready? We're going to go live again in 3, 2. I'm going to get in so much shit for that.
Nah, you'll be all right. No one watches.
Montreal is one of my favorite places in the world. It's unbelievable. You can be 18 years old and go and get drunk. They have some of the best rock and roll bars and stuff. At least they did in my day. And that's where we have the Canadian Grand Prix. So I rest my case. Oh, and poutine. Sorry.
President.
No, poutine. It's French fries.
Yeah, French fries and gravy. Yeah. President Poutine. But it is a question for you, because the French Canadians, they do tend to have a lot of French brushes up on them, and they do seem to be kind of like
they're angry. Yeah,
relatively obnoxious to people. Well, as soon as should I say, put it another way, they feel like they're kind of like obnoxious to people around the world. But what are they like with the non-French Canadians? Do they see you as brothers, or do they fucking hate you too?
Very much the latter.
Mm.
Yeah. I live in British Columbia, which is the anti-Quebec province, to say the least. So I don't have these tendencies because I don't give a shit where you're from. You're either cool or you're not. You know what I mean? I don't care. You could be purple, Are you cool?
But you know what I mean. So some people will tend to like kind of put up a wall.
Yeah,
that they won't let you cross.
Yeah.
Even when you're just being nice and friendly, they just they won't have you.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff in Canada about French Anglophone relations and stuff, and oh my God. And it's just so old, and it's being perpetuated by old men and tired old politicians. And every one of you should stuff your fist up your own ass until it's fucking your knuckles are protruding from your mouth, because you're ruining it for everybody else. All we want to do is get along, and you're assholes. Fuck off.
It's like a couple of times been on holiday in Wales, and you walk into a pub in Wales, and all the people are sitting behind the bar. It's like one of those Western scenes where you walk through the door, and the doors just go, and the piano stops playing. And everyone fucking, that just needles are coming out from their eyes. They just fucking hate you. They don't even know you. That's it. Oh, you
exactly.
You bastard, just for existing. How dare you?
There's an old tradition of Quebec dudes getting out of high school and doing a gap year, and they come to the valley I live, and they just do hippie style fruit picking, living on the land and, gathering money. And when they go home, they got a few grand in their pocket, and they go do whatever they do. And now there's division lines where the Frenchies aren't cool and blah, blah. You kidding? They're like the Aussies. They're some of the coolest people that show up here, you fucking asshole. And I hate this shit, Stick it up your ass. It doesn't matter where a person's from. Every culture has cool people, normal people, and assholes. Figure it out for yourself.
I know we should point out this stage of the show. We should bring our sponsor tonight. So if you are sticking it up at your ass, there's only one product you need to use. Dick. You have the product.
I do. Hold on. Sometimes in life, things get stuck up your butt. It could be your enemy, could be your friend, but it doesn't have to hurt because of analese. Analese, there to help you through life's trying moments.
That seems to be an awfully small tube to help out the entire Quebec area.
And I hope it's still full. No, it came from a joke story. You got to know this, right?
Yeah. He hasn't used it. He used his spit. What's he talking about?
It's probably more like aloe vera cream, pre-infected with herpes, right?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of olive oil. That'll work just fine. Don't use the virgin olive oil because it's never done it before.
Well, it heats up at a lower frequency, and depending on the speed of your actions, this could be rough, right?
And the rotational length of the attitude,
yeah. Think of angular momentum, fellow babies.
Swivel on it. I noticed that no one in the chat came up with the calculation of how many miles per hour this show is. I will work it out after the show, and we will put it into the title of the show. The only show that runs at XXX miles per hour.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then on the 42 show coming up, it'll be like, oh, we're coming up on 42 miles, dude. We're close. We got to carry this forward just because it's ridiculous. Oh, fellow babies, a bunch of you would have been contributors to the Mike Fund to get Yana from Project Constantine, the
yes,
pretty blonde,
indeedy.
right? We
What,
did
you mean what? Starsky?
Yeah. Everybody loves Starsky's flowing blonde hair.
Locks. He takes it off for the show, though.
I happen to know that Starsky's at the South Pole right now investigating aliens and came up with nothing. But we'll give you that news coming up. But a bunch of you fellow babies out there would have been donators to Yana's mic fund and whatnot. She has the mic. She has the same mic as us now. And she's about to order
not the same mic. Because that would be very, very silly, us using the same microphone.
Yeah, exactly. We all share it. And so during the show, you're going to see some latency as I have to ship it from British Columbia to South Africa for
email
her
email it.
Yeah. It's going to be, but we got this. We got this, right? But, and she's got the mic stand coming, but it was a little delayed. But then I advised her to buy the headphones I use because they're really, really good. And she was like, well, I'm a girl and I'm not going to do that to my hair. Do you have any good earbuds I could order? And I was like, oh shit, I didn't think of that. So we're going to get her a good set of like Shure or Audio Technica or something earbuds that have good quality but flat reference. And coming up, you're going to see, excuse me, what girl can really add to a podcast.
You're being told off. Her name is pronounced Jonah.
Well, her and Rick told me Yana. No?
Why on an A, not Y on an A? Eh? Just
Jesus. That's
that doesn't help. Oh, I'm confused.
what?
Yona, not Yana. Yona, not Yana.
Yana.
No, it's Yona, not Yana.
I'm going to ask her. I got her on WhatsApp Messenger. I can literally just say, honey, give me phonetics on your name, okay? This is now confusing.
Well, you can all pronounce my name properly. It's called Git.
Oh, I say that quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. No, you don't. You use other, much more colorful words than that.
Yeah, but not live because we'd get demonetized for sure. Teresa Anspa there says, Dick's right. And so everybody else can honk on Bobo because I'm right. See? Bobo.
Anyway, what he was trying to say was, thank you everybody who donated to Yana's microphone.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot the point now because y'all threw me off there.
Yeah, we didn't get to that bit, did we? In the end,
I blame you.
Yeah, it's all right. You can blame me.
Yeah, but so she's almost got the gear sorted, and she'll be sounding like the rest of us on the Shills coming up almost immediately. So yeah,
not quite like us.
Probably better.
Yeah, she comes on with like a deep, gravelly voice. That's a baritone here.
Yeah,
that wouldn't sound good.
Then we get to hear a real voice. Hello, is anybody there? I'm just kidding.
Oh God, that gave me flashbacks. That sounded like somebody else. Had palpitations.
Oh well, that just comes from buffering too much. So, I still have half a fridge full of beer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're coming up hour 40 on the show so far. So
That's more than enough.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe we could do 30 or 45 minutes in the Discord for a voice hangout until I get too drunk and annoyed with somebody and then just know better and leave instead of getting argumentative. Not like it's ever happened before. But to my defense, I'm usually doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah, offense is the best.
Hamana.
You know what they say? Offense is the best defense.
Yeah.
So you just go in and be offensive.
Yeah, it's right. No, I try to clip that. So Dunk's gonna start us off with our thank yous tonight because I'm not ready.
Oh, okay. Well, who would you like me to thank?
How about
No, we don't have anybody. Listen. Who do we have on the team tonight? We had.
we should thank my mother for making my appearance possible.
I hate to tell you, but I think your dad might have had a hand in that as well.
That's not going to finish the project, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say when he's got a hand in it. That's a bad turn of phrase. But hey, we just got a super chat in. From Mark Snyder, 8022 of the 8022 clan. $20 for earbuds for Jana. Yeah, so you got me fucking doing it now. For earbuds for Yana, so she can hear that Dawson and suffer like the rest of us.
You're probably not wrong there. Good shout, dude. Good shout. Because I want to get her, like, if she's going to wear earbuds, they got to be good quality. Otherwise, they're annoying to your ear. So we're going to be spending like $100 on that, right? You know.
So we got to thank the team tonight. Obviously, right.
We got another shout.
Oh, okay.
You're slacking. Your lacking is slacking.
Go on then, get on with it.
We got Chuck Yammeritz in with a super chat. And he says, for the beer fund.
The beer fund.
Oh, yeah, right. Can't read. Okay, so imagine I did that with a double beer.
Yeah, imagine he did it right.
Correctly, yeah.
I think he's doing a play on the Boom Boom Fund there, you see.
Howl at the moon.
Very clever. Right, shall I get back to what I was fucking doing now?
Probably.
Right, okay. So we're going to start thanking the team. We're going to start with Sea of Beauty, the queen of the chat section, and BME, PJ Nate, Crazy Cat, Skit Scratcher, Something Blonde, Shayna Colwell, Jeannie Blanche, and NANA, and Dick Dawson. Remember to announce the after show. What, we're doing another after show?
Remember, next week we do an after show. After the after show, before the after show, but during the after show, so you can be a part of the after show. And a big, huge
I don't even want to be part of the afterbirth. Never mind the after show.
Yeah, we'll pick it up when you're done. A big shout out to everybody who's like a member, a coffee regular supporter and whatnot. A huge shout out to everybody who drops into the bin for like my son's fund and so on. And a massive shout out to everybody who helps support the heroes in Ukraine. We get a lot of support around here for the size of the channel. And it's all because of every one of you who make us look amazing in the effort we try to make. So thank you so much.
Do you know what happened just then? You sounded like Graham Chapman in, when he's doing the whole Christmas bit. This is all for every one of you.
It's Christmas in heaven. All the children sing.
But imagine, don't forget to share us out. So everybody, imagine that this community is so great. Imagine what it'd be like if the community was 10 times bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow. Holy shit, man. We could do some serious...
Lord, thunder in Jesus, boy.
I would say some serious damage, but that's probably not the right word. But, some serious support for people out there. That'd be great. And, it'd be great. So don't forget to share us out and,
be proud of the
band.
part you play, fellow babies. Let's do this.
Yeah, bring out a single that's just the Shills. The Shills are great. Turn it into a punk song. Sell 50 copies, and in 45 years' time, it will become a #1 hit. And everybody will know us when we're dead and buried. That doesn't really help us much.
Yeah, because the one thing I want is recognition when I'm not around to enjoy it.
Yeah, his ego needs polished. Think of a better way to share us. Don't listen to me. Think of a better way to share us out. But share us out. Do something.
And remember, fellow babies, tomorrow we go live at 10 p.m. Ukraine time for the Ukraine Update Show. Starsky's on walkabout right now, so maybe we'll see him, maybe we won't. We've got Greg Terry, we've got Rick the Ukrainian, we've got Pete and Deanna from Project Constantine, and we might have a couple other guests as well. So check the title in the description because we're coming live at you tomorrow.
And
see you then.
If Dick lets me, you might even hear from me.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's easier to be green.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, fellow babies.
Stay chilly.
Boom.